Okay, onwards. Right, graph this. Now, you've got to remember, we're not giving you a table here. You've got to realise that the only things you can square root, okay, this is the square root of x, and then I will take away 4, all right? So I've got to square root the x first. Well, I can only square root 0, 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25, and so on, but they won't fit on the, anything below this won't fit on the table, okay, on the graph. So, what's the square root of 0? It's 0. When you take away 4, that's going to be negative 4, isn't it? Okay. So there's a point right there. Right, I can square root of 1. When x is 1, the square root of 1 is 1. Take away 4, I'll get negative 3. So when x is 1, y is negative 3. I can square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. 2 take away 4 is negative 2. Can you see these going up by 1 each time? So 4 will give me negative 2. How about a 9? Square root of 9 is 3. When you take away 4, you'll get negative 1. So moving way over here now, there's the 9, negative 1. Finally, 16, because I can squeeze it on. The square root of 16 is 4. Take away 4, you'll get 0. Again, see the pattern? So 16 over here, and that, if you join those together, is your graph. I'll probably make a right pig's ear of this, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's supposed to be a nice smooth curve, okay? Anyway, that's you graphing the root x one. We're not doing question 18. Right, 19. Right, okay, so here we go. First of all, what's negative 3 to the power 5? I have no flipping idea. Calculator. Get the scientific one. Right, I've got to put this in parentheses actually, so... Okay, cancel. Well, that's just 3 to the power 5. So 3 to the power 5 equals 243. But this will be negative 243. Okay, so it's a negative 3, 5 times. Right, that's that out of the way. Remember, how do you deal with exponents inside and outside? This is where you multiply them. Right, what's 5 over 2? That's where people make mistakes on the test. It's just fractions. It's 5 over 2 multiplied by 5. Here it is. It's 25 over 2. Alright, so I've got x. We'll write it as 25 over 2. Okay. On the bottom is x to the 1, 7. Okay, so again, that negative 243 is just going to stay as it is, as a numerator. I've got to deal with this. This is a division, so I'm going to subtract the exponents. 25 over 2 minus 1/7. Common denominator, you should know, is 14. Just 2 times 7. Okay, 14. Right, I've multiplied by 7 to get to there. What's 7 times 100? Sorry, 25, and that's 175, I think. Big numbers. Right, I've multiplied by 2 to get to there. So multiply this little one by 2. All it is 2. Looks like the answer to me is going to be 173 over 14. Remember, that's the x with its exponent. This is the exponent. And negative 243 is next to it. Okay, hopefully that's what you'll see on the answer sheet. Okay, right, what else do we have? Let's get rid of some of this. Erase. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's on the test here. I don't think question 20 is. 21 I know is. Let's just move it down a bit. But anyway, how you do this one is it's 32 is 36 times 2. Alright? You can square root an r squared. You can't square root a y. You can square root an r fourth. So what comes out? Square root of 36. 6. R squared becomes an r. R fourth becomes an r squared. What you can't do is the 2 and the y. And that stays inside. Okay? Right, this one has to be done in fraction form. This is y to the 2/3. Remember this stuff? Over y to the 1/4. This is like doing one of the previous questions. Just subtract the exponents because it's a division. Okay? And I'm not going to finish that one off. You kind of do that yourself. Okay, that's it. With y to whatever that is, that's just a fraction problem. Okay, how about this one down here? Last one. Right, square roots, all square roots. I can't square root a 20. I can do 4 times 5, not 2 times 10. I can square root a 4, Right, I can't do a 2 or a 10. So 4 times 5 is what I choose. X to the 8th will square root because the exponent will divide by 2. Remember cube roots, if they can divide by 3. So square root's this. So like 13, I'm going to make 13, I'm going to make 12. And y1, and that makes 13. But now the 12 will divide by 2. Right. That will square root, that will square root, and that will square root, leaving the stuff behind. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of x8 is x4. Remember, all these are outside now. They're not inside square roots. y12 becomes y6. What's left is the 5 and the y. Okay, and that there, folks, is your answer. Okay, 2x4 y6 square root of 5y. Okay, there we go.